What's in the box?
Back in the 1980s, My Little Pony was just seen as Hasbro's female alternative to their other franchises like Transformers and G.I. Joe. While the boys played their war games with Megatron and Snake Eyes, the girls would comb Lickety-Split's tail and jump Shady through the hoops, and all was good. But now with the insane popularity of the franchise's latest TV incarnation, Friendship is Magic, boys are getting in on the action too. And by boys, I mean adult men known as bronies. Though I'm by no means a brony myself, I can see why this latest show has such a big fan base. Any kids show that sneaks in a Big Lebowski reference is okay in my book. You bronies are cool with me. But what is not cool with me is My Little Pony the movie. The 1986 theatrical movie that bridged the gap between the franchise's first two animated specials and their first TV show, My Little Pony and Friends. Brought to you by none other than Marvel Productions. Yes, the same Marvel that brought you the awesomeness of Guardians of the Galaxy was also responsible for the mind-numbing stupidity of My Little Pony the movie. If you're not a fan of the original generation of ponies, then this movie has nothing to offer you. Zip. Nada.
Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
It's like the makers of this movie hate anyone watching it over the age of 8. Well, that's fine, guys, because I hate you back! So now we get into the movie. Now you know the basic premise of the show. A bunch of multicolored ponies live in a magical kingdom and fight off whatever is threatening their way of life this week. In this movie's case, they go up against Hydia, a wicked witch voiced by Cloris Leachman who wants to wipe out those cursed ponies for bringing happiness and joy to the land.
Look at all those little ponies playing games. It makes me sick.
Basically, she's the drag queen persona of Gargamel. Hydia has to collaborate with her bumbling daughters Rika and Draggle, voiced by Rhea Perlman and Madeline Kahn, to wipe out Ponyland. They do this by creating a fabled substance known only as the Smooze.
Into the castle, everyone! The smooth is coming! Will we like it? Is it something nice?
Well, if your leader tells you to run away from it, then the answers to those questions are no you won't, and no it isn't. No, the Smooze is actually an evil purple ooze that wipes out anything in its way and turns anyone that gets it on them into a big grump. Like Gusty, a pony voiced by Bart Simpson herself, Nancy Cartwright.
The smooth didn't come off. Ay, caramba!
So the ponies attempt to outrun the Smooze while also trying to find Lickety-Split, a baby pony who runs away after ruining the Pony Spring Festival with a shitty flash dance routine. While running away with Spike, the baby dragon adopted by the ponies, they run into the Grundles, a race of cave-dwelling trolls led by a king with the voice of Danny DeVito.
I am King of Grundles.
Look, if you have Danny DeVito voicing a troll, there's only one song that he should sing.
You gotta pay the troll toll. If you wanna get into that boy's hole, you gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
But no, the songs in this movie are far from being that good. The songs here are just instantly forgettable time fillers that do next to nothing in furthering the plot and are sung by characters who have no business singing, unless that business is making me wish I was deaf. And a quick tip to the filmmakers, if you need to have the villains sing an upbeat doo-wop number, don't do it in a scene where they're wiping out a village. It kind of undercuts the dramatic tension. Just a tad. Also, if you're going to bring along the human kids from the TV show to help the ponies on their journey, give them more to do than just unleash a killer rainbow that only gets used twice in the movie. Otherwise, don't put them in the movie. And don't bill Danny DeVito as your star when he shows up 50 minutes in the movie and gets nothing good to do. And don't cast two of the funniest actresses from Mel Brooks' stable of actors if you're just going to waste them. And if you're going to make a movie version of your TV show, get a bigger animation budget. Maybe this shit works for the show, but for a theatrical movie, it looks pathetic, and it makes the movie too busy for anyone to understand or care about what's happening. And unless you have something to offer in a movie that you can't offer on TV, then don't make a movie. Give the adults who would have been forced to sit through this with their kids back in the 80s something to appreciate. I hate this movie! Okay, now that I've calmed down, I'm gonna admit, reviewing this movie was a big mistake. I'm not familiar at all with the old My Little Pony show, and after this movie, I don't think I ever want to be. It's just a 22-minute TV episode stretched out to feature length, complete with fades to black for commercial breaks. It's fucking lazy. But if you grew up with it, or have any nostalgic value for the old TV show, then you can have it, my friends, and you may keep it. But I think the most loyal bronies would agree when I say My Little Pony the movie is not just pony shit. It's straight up horse shit.
I guess I'm a failure. A failure? Yeah, you failed. Oh, yeah.
Well, after this movie, I need a drink. In fact, I need several. What an opportune time for us to play the awfully good drinking game. Take a shot or drink every time a new musical number begins. And if you want to get through these songs, well, you're gonna need something stronger than beer or whiskey. I personally recommend Drain Cleaner. Someone says smooze.
Smooze.
By the way, the smooze, least favorite Jersey Shore cast member, Rika eats something gross. Someone sheds a tear. Man, these ponies are a bunch of pussies. Optimus Prime would have never shed a tear. Well, except that one time at his uncle's funeral. And take a double shot when you witness a plant monster smacking a girl's ass with a spoon. Well, there goes another item off my bucket list. And on the nudity watch, I am shocked to tell you that this G-rated animated movie has no nudity at all. I know. So my apologies to all the cloppers out there.
Warning, before anyone who doesn't know what cloppers are does a Google search, please be prepared to induce vomiting.
On the enjoyableness continuum scale from Bull to Bruce, My Little Pony the movie proves to be far less magic than friendship and gallops to a 1 out of 10. This is one pony that needs to be put out to pasture. I'm Jesse Shade for JoBlo.com, and stay tuned to Awfully Good Movies this October, because this Halloween's gonna be awfully scary when the Awfully Good Movies Monster Mash begins on October 1st! Hey everyone, Jesse Shade here from Awfully Good Movies. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see me take on more good bad movies, click on any of the links you see here, or subscribe to see this show alongside all the great content that we offer here at JoBlo.com. And remember, I love you. Wait, that sounded wrong. But I do love you though.